Yeah, good morning to all. My name is Srivani. Today my topic is automatic payment program. Yeah, first we have to know first what is the automatic payment program. The automatic payment program, why it is essential in SAP S/4HANA. So what is APP? The automatic payment program helps in automating the process, paying vendors and managing payments to banks and ensuring efficient financial operations and reducing manual intervention. So what is the purpose of APP? The APP configuration, the purpose of APP is to make a payment to a vendor based on vendor invoices automatically. So in this process, we can complete a payment transactions automatically. So it processes vendor payments and generate payment media like bank transfers or checks based on predefined rules. The APP has been developed for both national and international payments transactions with vendors and customers and handles both outgoing and incoming payments. So through APP, we can access we can clear down payment invoices and partial payment and cash discounts and foreign currency invoices and PO or non-PO invoices. So this type of invoices we can clear almost through APP. So the key benefits of APP is we can reduce the time and effort spent on manual payments. So through APP, we can clear large volume of invoices at a time. So through manual payments, we cannot clear all the invoices at a time. So that's the reason we are using most companies using this APP. Next, ensure time and accurate payment to vendors integrates with other SAP modules like accounts payable and bank accounting and general ledger. So before clearing the APP, clearing the APP, we have some configurations. We have to set up some configuration in BJB. So the first configuration is set up all company codes. First we have to set up all company codes. In this we have to. So first we have to select our company code. So first we have to select our company code. In this company code we have sending company code, paying company code and the separate payment as per business area and payment method supplements. In sending company code, so first I will tell you paying company code. In paying company code, instead of paying company code, sending company code, no, just a minute. So paying company code, what is paying company? The company code that makes the payment is paying company code and sending company code is instead of paying company code and sending company code wants the vendor invoices. So this will happen when intercompany transactions will happen. So intercompany transactions means we can within the company we have one or more company codes are there. So one of the company code will make the payment. So one of the company code will make the payment. That is sending company code. So while sending the company code, we have to give some address of the sending company code when we are going to pay the invoice through the sending company code. And next, a separate payment as per business area. So we can through the business area, we can also clear all the invoices. So we have to select then this option, separate payment as per business area. So we can also clear all the business area wise invoices also we can clear. Then we have to select this option, payment method supplements. In payment method supplements, why we use this option means when we want to clear group invoices like transfers through the checks. So like that we have group payments we have. So then we have to select this option payment method supplements. And next we are going to tolerance days for payable. So this tolerance days for payables is used for when due date for net payment. When due date for net payment may be exceeded. So this due date for net payment may be exceeded for the tolerance days for payables. Next, outgoing payment with cash discounts. So maximum cash discounts is always to be deducted when automatically paying vendor invoices, and also deducted if the payment after defined period. So then we can use this option. Maximum cash discount can be allowed through the vendors for vendors. And special GL transactions to be paid. When we use this option, when we want to clear down payment invoices, so we have to select this this option. So if you want to clear all the down payment invoices, these are all called special GL indicators. For all special GL indicators, we have to select this option. And for customers also, for customer down payments, if we want to clear for customer down payments, then we have to select customer. Next, second configuration is paying company code. So in paying company code, we have to we should give minimum incoming payment and minimum outgoing payment. So we have to mention for what is the incoming for minimum and what is the outgoing for minimum. So those two options we have to select for paying company code. This paying company code links to company codes. So here we have no exchange rate difference. So today dollar rate is, and tomorrow dollar rate is maybe vary from day to day. So then we have the difference. So we can, if we want to clear the difference also, we can choose these options. No exchange rate difference and no exchange rate difference part payments and separate payment for each reference. So we can also clear all the invoices as per reference wise also. And bill exchange payment. When we select this option, when we want to clear through the bill or exchange, then we have to select this option. And here we have forms. Under these forms, we have payment advisory form. This payment advisory form is created by the ABAP. So while creating designed by the ABAP, so first we have to, as a consultant, we should give the FSD document to the ABAP. Based on FSD document, the ABAP will create the payment advisory form. Actually, this payment advisory form, after the payment, after the clearing the payment, this should be sent to the vendors. So for that we have to create properly in FSD document. As per FSD document, ABAP will design the forms. So first we have to consult the client. So what should mentioned in the forms and how we are going to design the form. All those details we have to mention properly in FSD document through the client. In FSD document, first we have to also what mention about client logo and what is the address details and how and the header data what will come and footer data how is the how much we have to give the space and the left side and right side. So all those details we have to gather from the client. So the details are mentioned in the FSD document. So this FSD document will give to the ABAP. So through this we can ABAP will design the forms based on the FSD document. This is the payment advisory form. So this form is sent to the vendors after completion of the vendor invoices. Next, third one is select payment method in country. So in payment method in country we have payment method in country we have currency allowed. In this we have, according to our country requirement, we have to mention the currency. So if you want to clear the payment if you want to clear the payment, then we have to select according to the country requirement. If you want to pay the invoice through the USD, we have to select USD. If you want to clear the invoice in INR, we have to select here INR. So through this we have to mention like this. So how many payment method we have to ask the client. So that we have to create all the payment method whatever client should have. Those all payment method first we have to create in the payment methods whatever should client have. So here we can create all payment methods like here we should give country and payment method and display. First we have to create above payment method. That payment method we should give here, and next outgoing payments. So if here what here how can we can clear the invoice? First we have to configure here through the bank transfer or check or bills of exchange. So we have to mention here how we are going to make the payment. So according to that, we have to mention here. So if we want to pay the invoice through bank transfer, we have to select bank transfer. If we want to make the payment through the check, so we have to give the check. So if we want to throw the bills of exchange, we have to give bills of exchange. So like that, we have to mention here whatever for incoming payment or outgoing payment. So current and next one is, so here we have to give master data records. So here we have to given street, post box and post box code, bank details. Here we have to mention whenever here we have to take. So in master data also we should compulsory give the address of the details of the bank master data, all bank master data in here. If we want, when we give master data, all the bank details, then here we have to select use payment medium workbench format. So here DME file format should be assigned here. When we want to clear the invoice, we have to assign DME file format. So the DME file format compulsorily here assigned. So first we have to ask the client how he has to make the payment. So through the DME or IDOC. If it is IDOC, we have to select here the classical payment medium program. If we want to clear the DME according to the DME, we have to select here format, payment medium format. Next, select payment method in company code. Yeah. Next, select payments in company code. Here we have to give paying company code and payment method. So here we have to give minimum amount and maximum amount of payment methods. We have to give what is the minimum and maximum amount we have to give here. And foreign payments for foreign currency payments. So this option should be selected when we are going to clear the invoice through the foreign payments. Then we have to select these options, three options. So customer, vendor, bank abroad also allowed when he wants to pay the invoice through the vendor, through the USD, through the foreign payments. So this payment medium format also we have to create by the we can design by the ABAP. So according to that we have to assign the payment medium. And next step is house bank. So first we should create the house bank account. So through the house bank only we can clear the invoices. So for that we have to create the house bank account. So here we should create house bank. This whenever we want to create house bank, directly it will go directly it will takes to the Fiori apps. In Fiori apps we create house bank account. There we give all bank details and address details and there we can assign the bank GL also. So according to that we can to create the house bank in house bank. And then bank determination. So this bank determination is for, here we have to give the ranking order according to the, first we have to prioritize the bank first priority. So how, first priority we have to give that bank. So if we, when we want to make the payment according to that bank, we give the first priority to the first bank, and for outgoing payment, and next priority for incoming payment for first priority. So we have to create all the banks, whatever client should have, we have to create all the banks. Then we have to give the priority here, ranking order. So then here we have to give the ranking order, first priority and second priority for incoming payment and first priority for outgoing payment. Like that we have to create here. So we should mention here payment method and currency. If we want to clear the income currency USD, we can clear through the USD. So if we want to clear the through the invoice in Indian rupees, we have to mention here INR. So we have to we should mention the bank account. So this is the ranking order according to the priorities of a bank. We have to mention here rank. Next, bank accounts. Here we have to mention house bank and the payment method and currency and accounts and bank account sub account. So here we have to assign the GL account for the bank. When we assign the GL account, through the GL account, we have to clear the invoice through this bank account. So available amounts, here we have to mention the available amounts here. How much is outgoing for the amount? And here value dates also we should give here value dates and payment method, house bank and house bank amount limit for value dates. So charges, expenses and charges, this may be occurred when through the invoices as overdue, then invoices charges may be occurred, then we have to mention here charges. Next, we need to have a vendor. After all complete configurations, we have a open items of vendor. For that, we have to create a vendor invoice for that, and vendor invoice in F-53. So first, we have to create a vendor invoice. After creation of vendor invoice, so we should give all the payment, we should give all the details of the vendor company code, and the GL accounts, and the payment terms, and the baseline date. So here we have to all mention of the vendor. So then after creation of invoice, we have purchase account data to material vendor. So then we have to check in FBL1 and vendor open items is there. So we have open item is there. So this open item we have to clear according to the F110 payment run. Through the F110 we have to clear the payment. So here we have to, after F11 payment run, here we can see run date and identification and posting date and company code. Here we have to give all. So here we have to give some parameters like run date, identification and posting date, and the company code and payment method and next posting date and vendor. So here we have to give some parameters. Next, after that, we can say that parameters. Then we can go to proposal run. So when we go to proposal run, all proposal run picks in proposal run it will pick the all due or overdue invoices in proposal run. In proposal run, it will pick all due and overdue invoices. So next we can save it in proposal run. In edit proposal, we can see in edit proposal we can see how whatever errors are there. We can check here in edit proposal. If there is any error, we have to clear that, and then next go to payment run. In payment run, we can clear all invoices due or overdue. So in payment run, we can clear all vendor invoices. So like that, it will come here parameters. So it will clear all the payment of the vendor invoice. Next, we can check in FBL1N. The bill in FBL1N, the payment of the vendor invoice is clear. So this is about the automatic payment program. That's it, sir.